Greetings, my light lotuses. This is Karmic Masculine Stuck on Stupid Part 2. I had a Part 1 right beside it. You can't fucking miss it unless you're a goddamn idiot. Let me stop playing, y'all. But let's get into it. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this motherfucking video because you know we're coming out with that fire. Alright? Unedited and uncut, okay? So there is a motherfucking idiot, a karmic masculine, okay, coming out as the King of Wands. He basically has a problem with a divine feminine that basically this is a empress in her divinity, and he is a karmic masculine coming out as the King of Wands as an emperor in the motherfucking reverse for y'all that wanted to see, okay? So he was hiding his true intentions, his true face, to pretend like he was trying to move into his divinity so that he could keep a connection or a cord to a divine feminine, okay, thinking that he was going to be able to continue to get away with it, okay, but he was being watched by the ethers the entire time. This was a divine union. There is no privacy, okay? The divine feminine was cloaked as just a sweetheart, somebody that was loving, nurturing, motherly, warm, okay? And he took that energy and used it, okay, against her to try to destroy her and then siphon from her at the same time. So she was a divine feminine that was cloaked to see how he was going to do and treat her, and he fell for the motherfucking test, okay? He has a problem now with her moving forward, okay, but he's gonna have to get the fuck over it because he would have been able to move forward with her if he chose divinity instead of dancing and fucking with the devil, okay? Literally laying down into and going into the bottomless pits of hell. That is where he chose to be. That's where he made his bed, so he has to lay there, okay? He wanted to get this Empress and or the Queen of Cups back into a hangwoman position, trapped in her head, not knowing which way to go, heartbroken, because, see, when you're heartbroken, you can't move the same way. You don't think the same way, okay? When you're healed, okay, when you're connected to the divine, you start to become divinely led, okay? So you start walking by faith and not by sight. Walking by faith is moving and connecting to your spirit and your spiritual team in the Most High, and your physical eyes, it may look like you don't know what you're doing or where you're going, but you know that your steps are guided, so you trust in the divine. That is what that means. The divine feminine is about to jump on her chariot, already there on a higher timeline, with a man that's coming towards her and people coming towards her that will be able to love her, okay, and pour into her, and he's getting left the fuck behind. He's fighting, kicking and screaming, throwing magic, but it's backfiring on nobody but his ass. The more he fights against this, okay, is the more he hurts himself. And it's all about, he wants to get this divine feminine to come back to the third party so that he and that bitch over there, that karmic bitch, that copycat that his lousy stupid ass fell for, okay, could be able to produce, because they penniless over there. But the divine